3, 2, 1. Engine ignition. And liftoff. Liftoff of SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket, launching Dragon on the 25th mission to resupply the International Space Station.
Developed in California's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, EMIT is technology known as imaging spectrometer.
So it's really a very, very powerful method of remote sensing of the Earth's surface, knowing what things are made of without having to go touch them.
For 1 year, EMIT will monitor arid land regions on Earth to understand the composition of dust being formed in those areas.
We don't know a whole lot about dust. The current models that we use to describe the Earth system, including the models that tell us about climate change in the future, really do a very poor job of modeling dust in that system.
This dust is really small particles of different minerals, like iron and phosphorus, that travel through the air quickly and can heat or cool the planet.
When we look at particles that come, say, from over the Salton Sea versus those that are blown, say, from the Palm Desert, we see very different microbial communities.
One of the biggest sources for this study is California's Salton Sea, located in the Imperial Valley. The Salton Sea is a highly saline body of water surrounded by miles of dried lake bed caused by drought. For years, the dried up areas have formed dust that circulates nearby communities, not only heating them to extreme temperatures, but also causing severe health issues like asthma for residents.
You can tell when you leave the valley. You can see the haze over it, you can see the dust. We don't know how to solve it, but we know that we want it fixed.
EMIT gives us one more kind of tool to understand the source of that dust, which could then, in theory, be coupled with studies to see which types of dusts may be more impactful on human health.
Almost 1/3 of the Earth's surface is arid land. Close to 40% of the United States is at risk of desertification. The sooner science understands the minerals being produced in these regions, the more likely we are to slow the heating of the atmosphere and health risks impacting individuals because of toxic dust.
The goal with EMIT is to provide the information to policymakers so that they can make informed choices about where the dust is coming from and how it might change in the future.